Hello, welcome to my kitchen. Some of you may be wondering, what is Evan cooking now? Well, today I'm making a very, very special dish in a very, very special vessel. The vessel is called Saganaki, and the dish is Bacalliaros Sαγανάκι or Cod Saganaki, Greek dish. So let me just show you the Saganaki first. So this is a traditional Saganaki dish. It's shallow, relatively shallow, and it must have two handles. Of course, you can make it in a regular pan, but if you're going for Saganaki, if you're going for the show, what you can do is afterwards you can take it and put it on the table for the meal. So this was gifted to us by a neighbor. So many thanks to the neighbor. This one is a little bit special because it has a matching lid. I gotta tell you, this is the nicest Saganaki I have ever seen. And today I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna make Cod Saganaki, Bacalliaros Sαγανάκι. Let me show you the ingredients I'm gonna be using. To start with, I have 2 cloves of garlic. What I do, I take my garlic at the end of the season, at the end of the summer, the beginning of the summer, and I purify it and I mix it with olive oil and I freeze it. So this is it. So this is about 2 cloves of garlic, a little over a pound of cod, loin of cod, and I cut it up so it will cook faster. I have about a nice cup of chopped tomatoes, seeds removed, 1 pepper, bell pepper, a little bit of, about a cup of mushrooms, a cup of onions, chopped up sun-dried tomatoes. These are my own tomatoes. One piece of celery. I have my own chicken stock. I'm going to use about half a cup of this. 1 good cup of my own tomato sauce. This is, oh my God, this is hot pepper powder. Oy vey. In essence, in Greek, they call it bukovo. This is hot stuff. I will use only a teaspoon of it. Did I say olive oil? Salt, pepper, Spanish paprika, my own dill, and this is the tomato, the sun-dried tomato. The cup, the measuring cup, measuring for the teaspoons and all that, and it's something to stir everything. Also, let me not forget tomato paste. About a teaspoon or tablespoon, a couple of teaspoons of tomato paste. And let me start. Oh my God, look at this. Let me turn the light. Oh, look at this baby. Look at this baby. Of course, now that the neighbor knows how important this dish is, they're going to ask for it back. I hope not. They won't. But this is, look at it. The handles, and you can pick it up and serve, put it right on the table. Amazing. This is the nicest vessel that I can cook in this household. My God. Okay, let me start. Now we're getting the pan hot. I added a piece of onion. It's not very hot yet, so we'll wait for it to get hot and then we can start. Oh, I hear it sizzling. Yes, so here comes the onion. A little bit of pepper. A little bit of salt. So we're gonna wait for a couple of minutes for the onion to soften up. I have the temperature to about 7. Added my mushrooms. So I'll keep this like this for 4 minutes and we'll get back to you. Okay, so this is cooking a little bit. So celery goes next. Peppers go next. And the tomatoes. By the way, the tomatoes, I have the seeds removed, okay? Give it a nice stir. All right, so I'll let this cook for another 5 minutes and I'll get back to you. Okay, the peppers, onions, and tomatoes, all these guys have been cooking here for a little bit. It's looking good. I give it a little bit of salt. Oh boy. 1/4 teaspoon of the hot stuff, the bukovo, the hot pepper. 1/4 teaspoon, otherwise a little bit of pepper. I'm going to sprinkle about a good teaspoon of dill. Of course, if you have fresh dill, you can do that too, but I don't have fresh dill, so I have my own dried dill to use, which is fine. All right, so we're gonna let this, oh, let me not forget, ooh. Let me throw in the garlic. The sun-dried tomatoes with their own juice. You know, processing the garlic the way I've learned. There's a chef online, his name is Jean-Pierre, I think. He's in Florida, and he has a YouTube channel, and he showed that one day, and I saw it on YouTube, the technique where you take the garlic, cloves of garlic without the paper, of course, you put them in the blender, and you put olive oil, you know, until you make it into a nice paste, like mayonnaise type of consistency. And then you take it, you put it into ice cube trays, and the garlic will last forever, you know, for a long time. So I've been using his technique. Okay, this is cooking nicely. This is looking good. I hope the camera is on. The camera is on. Here comes about a tablespoon, excuse me, a tablespoon of tomato paste. I'm going to incorporate that into the dish. Then a good cup of my tomato sauce and about half a cup of my chicken stock. If you don't have chicken stock, you can use water, you can use vegetable stock, but chicken stock, I would choose that first, and then I would choose anything, you know, like vegetable or water. So, and now the start of the show, I'm putting the cod. You can even put it then I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of paprika. I'm going to reduce the heat to about 4. Cover it. And as they say, set it and forget it. See you in 14.5 minutes. This is going a little bit too fast. I'm going to reduce the heat. I'm going to reduce it to number 1 for another 5 minutes. So 15 minutes total. The first 10 minutes was at 4. The last 5 minutes we will do 1. It's looking good. Let's see. Yes, this is cooked well. I'm cooking also on the side orecchietti pasta. Should take another 5 minutes. And then lunch will be ready. Oh, it will be ready. We're ready for lunch. First, some of the sauce. Well, I gotta get a couple of those peppers. And the cod. I made a mess. We can send this out to the dining room table, room. Cod Saganaki.